My stepmom stole my late mother's $20,000 heirloom necklace from my safe to fund her daughter's dream wedding. I tracked it to a pawn shop, bought it back, and had her arrested for grand larceny 10 minutes before she walked down the aisle. I, 24F, inherited a vintage emerald necklace from my mother, who passed away when I was 12. It was the only thing I had left of her. I kept it in a locked safe in my room at my dad's house while I finished college. My stepmom, Linda, has a daughter named Kayla, 25F. Kayla is getting married. Linda has been complaining for months that they couldn't afford the Cinderella venue Kayla wanted. Last week, I went home to get the necklace for a gala. The safe was open. The necklace was gone. There was no forced entry. Only family knew the code. I confronted Dad. He looked at his shoes. Linda, she borrowed it, just for collateral. She pawned it to put the deposit down on the venue. She's going to get it back next month. She pawned my mother's necklace, I screamed. That is theft. She's family, Dad said weakly. Don't ruin the wedding. I didn't argue. I went to the local pawn shops. I found it at the third one. The broker remembered Linda. She had sold it outright, not pawned it for a loan. She sold it for $4,000. I bought it back on my credit card. I got the receipt. I got a copy of the security footage of Linda selling it. The wedding was yesterday. It was at the fancy venue Linda stole my money to pay for. I showed up 30 minutes before the ceremony. I brought 2 police officers. We went to the bridal suite. Linda was fixing Kayla's veil. They both looked up, smiling until they saw the cops. Linda, I said, holding up the evidence bag with the necklace. You stole this. I was going to pay you back, Linda shrieked. Don't do this here. You sold my mother's legacy for a party, I said. Officers, the police stepped forward. Ma'am, we have a warrant for your arrest for grand larceny and trafficking in stolen property. They cuffed her in her mother-of-the-bride dress. Kayla started screaming that I was a monster. You ruined my wedding, Kayla yelled. Your mom ruined it when she became a thief, I said. Linda was dragged out through the lobby full of guests. The venue manager, realizing the check might bounce now that Linda was in custody, paused the catering. The wedding was canceled. My dad is furious, but I have my necklace. So, dear viewers, was I wrong for choosing justice over her big day? If you like this story, you might also like this one. My new manager called me an idiot for spending money on premium packing foam, so he ordered cheap bubble wrap to save $2,000. He didn't listen when I warned him we were shipping precision aircraft engines. 3 days later, the client called screaming that $200,000 of inventory had arrived as scrap metal, and I had the manager's signature framed on my desk to prove it wasn't my fault. Click here to watch this story.